Hey guys, welcome to part B of my vinyl collection. If you guys aren't really familiar or this is your first time on my channel or this type of video, on my social media, specifically Instagram and Facebook, I post a picture of my CD and vinyl collection one every day, like one CD one day and the vinyl the next day. I know it's not every single day, but you know what? I try to do it within every other day at the worst, but every day is like my goal. I just finished my B section for my vinyls, and if you haven't checked out my A's, make sure to check it out right up there, and check out my other videos. So let's get into this. We're gonna start with the first B in my collection, and that is Bad Religion with New Maps of Hell. Yeah, if you're a fan of Bad Religion, you know this. I mean, who doesn't know New Dark Ages? I mean, I think they played it on every single radio, like, channel on the fucking planet, like, at least once back in 2000 and... fuck, I don't know. Basically the late 2000s and now, once in a while. But, yeah, great record, but if you're a Bad Religion fan or you really like them, you already know that. Next, we got Baroness with all their albums. I'm just gonna be honest here. I'm planning on doing a video on these guys, to be honest. I'm just gonna run through the album covers, just tell you like a brief explanation, but I'm gonna go into more depth later, but not right now. But pretty soon I'm gonna just talk about these guys, so definitely wait for that. I'll just show you. So this is their not their first EP, but one of their EPs first and second. I'm just going to give you a quick glimpse of everything here. Like I said, I'm going to go into more detail soon. I'm going to make a video dedicated to these guys because I love them so much. So you got Red here. You got Blue. We got Yellow and Green, which is a double LP. I actually have this album cover as my wallpaper on my computer. It's so good. Here's Purple, the first record I ever heard from them, and I think it's a masterpiece, but you'll hear from me about that later. And their latest, Golden Grey. Alright, like I said, I'm planning on doing a whole video based on these guys, so hold up for that one. I'll get in more depth when it comes. So let's continue it. We got Bell Witch with Mirror Reaper. Yeah, this is not a double LP, this is a double vinyl. And it's only one song. Yeah, it's actually a funeral doom band if you're not familiar. Yeah, it's just one long doom song. And it consists of 3 people. A drummer, a bass player, and I believe there is those piano things. I'll definitely put a picture up on right now. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a big piano they would have like at churches and like big cathedrals and stuff. Yeah, I don't know, but and the vocals obviously, but it's over 86 minutes long. Nuts. Just fucking nuts. But the album cover is beautiful. Beautiful. And I got it on some clear vinyl. We'll show that real quick, which is cool. I mean, then you get those like super hardcore purists that are like, nothing but black is shit. Everything but black is shit. Don't get anything, just don't get any color, no translucent, no shit. Just get black, black, black. who cares? If it sounds good, it sounds good. And I mean, I don't really know like the science of it. I'm just gonna be honest, but if the colored stuff is the same like stuff they make the black stuff, shouldn't it not really matter? Apparently, it has to do with the carbon rate, with the black. I don't know. I don't want to hear about it. Let's continue. Okay, next band we got Black Breath. Yeah, Black Breath. This is their not their first record. It's just the first record I have with which one is this one? Sentence to Life. These guys are really good, like post-hardcore kind of like. It's just very crunchy. I guess that's like the term I like to use. It's like the tone they use for their guitars is really crunchy, but it's fucking solid shit. And the album cover is great also. So yeah, that's the first one I have, Sentence to Life, but the second one I got, once I put this thing in, is the first one I ever heard from, because this is like one of the first records I ever bought. Just making my collection grow and, you know, all that good stuff, because everyone has a starting point. People always start with something and they always continue, and this was one of the first records I ever bought. Yeah, because I thought the fucking cover looked awesome. This is Black Breath with Slave Beyond Death, and I'll never forget showing this album to a friend of mine. He just started laughing his ass off. I'm like, what are you laughing about? And he's like, dude, it's a giant fist coming from the air holding chains on people. I'm like, yeah, you know what that is? That is pretty funny and all. But this is really good too. Yeah, there's definitely a lot less songs, but they're a lot longer compared to this one. I think, oh no, I think it's from the same, I don't know. But the vinyl, I'll show you the gatefold in a little bit, is like a gold, I would say. The gold, like maybe a bronze color. It's really cool. I'm not sure. Yep, and this is a 45 pressing, so it sounds pretty fucking good too. Not gonna lie. And here is the inner sleeve with the band, like the lyrics and the band members. Yeah, and these both came out on Southern Lord Records, so if you're interested, definitely check them out. If you're definitely a fan of like hardcore, if you're a fan of like, what would I put? Harm's Way. I think it's Harm's Way. I don't know, but regardless, check these guys out. Check out Black Breath. Okay, our next band is another one of my first, like within my first like 100 is Black Cobra with Imperium Simulacra. Sorry, my English is shit, even though I speak it. Yeah, this is like, I would say like Black Tusk kind of, very progressive, like not stoner, like sludgy kind of stuff. And if I remember correctly, this is the latest Black Cobra record that they released, and this came out in 2016. It's not bad. I haven't listened to this in a while, to be honest. It's still pretty good from what I remember it. I think this is just generic black. Yep, just generic black vinyl. I'll show you the inside with like the lyrics and the cool art design. I love the red and like the girl like hooked up to different shit. It's pretty cool. I like it. Check it out if you haven't heard of these guys. I don't think you'll regret it. Okay, we're doing another big band from my record collection. This is the only record I have of theirs. I mean, as record as in like as vinyl. But to be fair, it was like, nah, it's not really fair to say. But yeah, this is Black Dahlia Murder with Nightbringers. Yeah, I love this record. I still love this thing. This was actually my favorite record of 2017 when it first came out. I don't know, like, this is basically Nocturnal Part 2. I mean, they even got the same guy who did the art, like the cover for Nocturnal, to do this. And it just sounds so fucking good. And I'm like really critical with Black Dahlia Murder for some weird reason. Like, I do not like the newest one, like Venom or some Venom, I don't know. The green one. That one, I don't really care for it if I'm honest. This one's fucking great though. Dude, Widowmaker is probably one of the best like intro songs I've ever heard from a record. I mean, just like the ambient noise and just like the like brings you up. It's just like ugh. I'm like I want to see these guys live, and I hope to God the first song they play is that, because if it is, I'll probably bust a nut on the fucking pit. So yeah, Black Dahlia Murder with Nightbringers. Okay, we got Black Tusk coming up. Yeah, Black Tusk. Yeah, funny thing about Black Tusk, and this is Black Tusk with Pillars of Ash. The people that don't know, which is probably a lot of you, I actually used to do a metal podcast a few years ago in 2015, 2016. Basically, it was like a talk show, and I would play records on there and shit. Yeah, you can't find it now. I use SoundCloud, and apparently if you stop making payments, it like deletes everything except for like 4 gigs or I think 2 gigs of memory, which is fucking bullshit. Fuck you, SoundCloud. Fuck you. But the thing is, I didn't save any of my prior recordings, so I can't upload them back on. They're gone. They're gone forever. Which sucks. Fuck you again, SoundCloud. But getting to the point, this was the first record review I ever did, technically. This is the first one. Yeah, ever. Not even including like Instagram, YouTube. Like, this was the first. This was the first record I ever reviewed. Back then, I was kind of iffy about it. I was just kind of like, whatever. Now listening it again over like years later, here's the back of it, which I think is pretty cool. It's not as bad as I remember it. Like back then, I definitely like it a little bit more than back then. But that being said, I don't think it's the best. It's okay. God's on Vacation is still probably my favorite song. I mean, it's catchy to me. But everything else is just kind of like mediocre, and there's some songs like the latter like 3 or like mid, like I think it was Black Tide, Still Not Well, and like Walking Among the Skies. I think it's those songs. I could be wrong. It sounds like they're all just one song. Like it just mushes together. So I kind of gave this a whatever back then, and I kind of give it like a whatever plus like 1. It's not that bad, but their newest one, can't even compare. If you're gonna listen to that, anyone, I don't have it. Listen to that one. It's fucking good, but it's not bad. Not bad. Okay, we got another big boy in my collection. I only got one of them, sadly, but I'm actually a big fan of these guys, so I don't know why I don't have more of them. So this is Bloodbath. Yeah, Bloodbath with the Arrow of Satan's Drawn. This was probably my favorite record of 2018. The riffs on this thing are fucking tight as fuck. If you guys don't know, Bloodbath is like more of a super group, so it's basically a bunch of band members from different bands doing one like super thing, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna complain. But yeah, this fucking record kicks fucking ass. I'm really bad with names of like musicians unless like I know them really well. But I still kind of prefer the guy from Opeth, the singer from Opeth, doing vocals on Bloodbath. Now it's the guy from Paradise Lost, which isn't a bad thing. It's more of a preference, I guess. But this record still fucking kicks ass. If you haven't listened to Bloodbath, probably a good start. I mean, this was the first Bloodbath I ever like really listened to where I actually got into them. So if it was a good start for me, it's probably a good start for someone else. But yeah, here's Bloodbath with the Arrow of Satan is Drawn. It's just give it a listen. Okay, we got another big boy here. But it's one of the biggest boys ever in the metal community. I'm talking about the one and only Bolt Thrower. Yes, I got Bolt Thrower. I got War Master. Of course, you have to have War Master. This was probably the record that put him on the fucking map. Do I have to say anything else? Classic. That's all you need to know about this one. Well, all their fucking records are classic. So here's War Master. Here's Fourth Crusade, which is personally one of my favorites. This was actually the record that got me into Bolt Thrower. I mean, the Fourth Crusade, that song, the first song, just lingers on, and just like you feel like something's gonna happen, and it's just fucking, it's great fucking shit. Then I got For Victory, which I said this on my post, like when I actually posted these photos. If you're wanting to get into death metal or Bolt Thrower, either or. If you're wanting to get into one of each, or you want to get into both, and you heard Bolt Thrower is really good, you listen to Bolt Thrower, if you're trying to get into death metal, whatever. This is actually a really good record to start with for death metal and Bolt Thrower, in my opinion. The songs are just more, in terms of listenability, I think it's one of the better ones from like the older, because this was the 5th record, I believe. Yeah, because Fourth Crusade was the 4th, obviously. Then War Master was the 3rd, and they had 2 prior. It's not their best. I'm not saying it's their best work. I'm not saying it's like their greatest, but there is really no bad record Bolt Thrower ever released. Because their philosophy was to make their newest record better from the last, and they would only quit when they made the perfect record. And if you guys don't know, their last record they released was Those Once Loyal back in 2005, I believe, and they haven't made one since. So, but obviously they've been having band problems. But if you like go over their philosophy, that is technically the quintessential Bolt Thrower record. I would somewhat agree, actually. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. I don't know. It just kind of like all fits together. And if it is their last record, if it is, it's a fucking good one for your last one. I mean, good one to send off to. Can't complain about Bolt Thrower. If you never heard of Bolt Thrower and you want to get into death metal, For Victory is for you. All right, we're doing another guy. They're okay. They're like on the underground right now. I have a few of their records. There's this band called Blood Incantation. I feel like I've talked about these guys before, so I think I did. I think so. I don't know. But yeah, if I definitely did, I would have made a video about right now. But yeah, they're pretty mediocre. I mean, they came out with 3 records so far. Well, 2 records actually, an EP and like a live, like a live vinyl, live record. Yeah, live record. I'm sorry for the mix-up, but yeah, you guys are okay. I mean, I got these because I like them personally. I like them a lot, but it seems like no one really knows about them. And I mean, and here's the live record. You could have. For the time before they sold them online or started selling them online, you can only get these at their live shows. And I actually saw them open for Cannibal Corpse back in 2019, 18. It was when they were on the Decibel tour. They opened for them, and you were only able to get these or the cassette. But yeah, so I grabbed one because I'm a mooch hound, like a merch hound. So yeah, here's their newest one. I think it's a little bit better than the other ones, but like I said, if I really did talk about them, I would have made a video about it. And so that's Blood Incantation. Well, got one more. And I'm honestly going to say that I cannot pronounce the name to save my life. I can't. No, I'm just going to show you. I'll try. This is Buffet Heimit with 1. I think it's 1 or I. It's Russian or Polish or Ukrainian. It's definitely some like Eastern European band, but damn, man, this shit is like hardcore. I mean, this shit is fucking brutal. It's fucking good though. It's really good. It's kind of like one of those things where it's just like it kind of works. It kind of just works together really well. But yeah, this is actually a really good record because I remember hearing about this on some YouTube channel because this guy was reviewing it and he's like, "Yeah, check it out. It's like really like hardcore shit." But yeah, that artwork is what really got me because that looks fucking brutal, man. It's like, that's just fucking awesome. But I think this was only black. Is it black? Let's find out. Oh, it's like some like, no, it's not black. I forgot about that. It's like this weird like dark purple. It kind of looks like cough syrup purple, if you understand what I'm talking about. More of a violet though. Anyway, I don't know if you can see it well. But yeah, I tell you, it's been a while since I listened to this, but I just remember last time I listened to this was fucking really good. And no, this is not what you think, okay? It's not. It's not. Okay, so that ends my B vinyls. I can't really complain. They're really fucking good. Hope you enjoyed them. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you get to check out these bands and albums because you guys know I leave all the links to their bands. I always will do the sound clips, obviously, since you've made it this far, which I appreciate if you did. If you like them, please like and subscribe. Ring that bell. Leave a comment what you think about these bands. Please watch my other videos. I do mostly movies, and I've been doing a lot of video game stuff. I've been playing Fear lately. I know I didn't really upload anything yesterday. January 15th. I'm recording this on January 15th. So sorry about that, but I will have something up. Hopefully I'll have this up by today. Mostly likely tomorrow. But anyway, follow my social media because I've been posting pictures on my Instagram, so make sure to follow my Instagram, at least my Instagram. And I love you guys, and until next time, I'll see you next time.